Does anybody know, by the way, there was downtime in a patch for this game last night? Was it just bug fixes? Did they change anything with balance or add anything? I didn't notice anything when I logged in this morning. Just to get it updated. Yeah, setting up the full base seemed to work well, Karg. It all looked like it was going when I signed off. I could hop right into battling. I might just play. I was playing some more of this this Garchomp Aegislash team off stream last night. I think I might just play this one for a little bit to start. Maybe we'll load up another team at some point, but I kind of just want to get a feel for this one today. Grab the YouTube chat. Alright, what are they doing? Could be Charizard X, but I've also seen people doing, I've also seen people just play Charizard Y with those characters too. Definitely a Tyranitar in the back for Charizard. Honestly, I kind of don't hate the Rotom here either. It covers Gyarados and Charizard to a degree. It isn't terrible into Garchomp either. Jeff, for you to check out the Pocket release on Monday, absolutely not. Did Pokemon Pocket decide to start like doing balance changes or introduce limited time game modes or release content more than once every 4, 6, or 8 weeks? Like, I don't know. I don't envision myself ever playing Pocket again unless they fundamentally change something about how they do things, and I don't expect them to ever fundamentally change anything about how they do things. I think they're making their $20 to $50 million a month, and they're going to be happy just phoning it in with the status quo. Would love to check it out if they decided to actually change something, but I don't expect them to actually change anything. Their Charizard probably cooks my Wormid one. Is the problem here. Maybe actually Rock Slide gets the Charizard though, right? I gotta do this. Yeah, Charizard's just protecting. Honestly, maybe I'm just supposed to Earthquake. Plus what's it called? What is Hyper Voice? Interesting. Oh, it's a Zoroark. Got it. Yeah, I forgot that was in there. That was in there open. Okay, cool. Yeah, got it. Cool. So we're just rock sliding again. I was like, that did a lot of damage for what that was. Is the Archelodon coming in? Yeah, okay. So that's how much damage I expected a Rock Slide to do to a Steel Beam. Is Archelodon outspeeding my Chomp? It is not on average. Only if it's Scarf. You think they're protecting? I think they're gonna protect the Zard. Oh, maybe not. No, probably? Probably. Yeah, cool. Good read. Good read. I don't know if the heal on the Orthowar matters, just because the Charizard probably one-shots it. My Tyranitar should live an overheat, I think, though. Clearing that is great. So they're down to their last two. I'm putting T-Tar in. I think, unfortunately for my Worm. Oh yeah, we steal the weather as well here. Oh man, that's great. The Intimidate's not good for me. I have a Zoomy Choice Scarf. What's it called in the back, though? I'm gonna try and Shed Tail here. It probably doesn't work, but if it does, it gets my Zoomy Rotom in with some defense. But I'm expecting the Worm to disappear here, even with the weather change. Like I said, I didn't want to switch the Worm because I didn't want them to get a... Do we live this? We do live this. Cool. If we don't critically fail on this Rock Slide. Cool. Yeah. And then the Gyarados is much slower than my Scarf Rotom. Not to mention, like, Sandstorm's still here, too. You bought clothes? I like cosmetics, chat. Cosmetic enjoyer. It's great to read it. Sorry, it was pushed back a week, which is why we're just playing Pokemon today. They encountered some type of bug with it, and they're pushing it back a week. It's big. It's really big, sad. I think that puts us over 1900 gamers. Look at that. We're so competitive. What platform are you shooting this game? This game is currently only available on Nintendo Switch. It will be available on Android and iOS in June. Alright, some Trick Room shenanigans here from our opponent. Which, honestly, the Worm doesn't mind because he's slow as shit. Our Rock Slides are pretty bad here. They don't have anything that punishes my Intimidate, so we're gonna lead Gyarados with the Worm, I think. Is our Aegislash a minus speed nature? It's not minus speed, but it's also not built for speed. I think we put this in. For alligators, probably they're mega, right? I guess Tyranitar could be too. Either way, Aegislash seems good. This game's really good, though. It's also, like, secretly a card game. If you enjoy deck building teams in this game, it's basically deck building. And honestly, I really love how looking at your opponent's team and choosing what you're putting in really reminds me of everything I loved about sideboarding in Magic the Gathering. Like, it feels like we're like, okay, let's exchange deck lists, let's sideboard, let's play one game, is what it feels like, which is a format I had suggested I wish I could play in Magic the Gathering. A best of one where you got to sideboard is, like, really good and clean. It's such a sweet dynamic. I think you're gonna fake out my Gyarados. Usually don't lead on Steezler if you're not faking someone out. Iron Defense the Worm. This is Dragon Water, yes? Do I understand that correctly? Coaching! Oh man, we got so super cooked. That's so good. Love it. And they liquidated my worm? That's so rude. For alligators, a physical attacker though, right? They raised his regular attack there, so this iron defense is really good. Gosh, if I'd have just clicked the Earthquake last turn, we'd be so far ahead. Wanted to play around fake out though. So, the Earth Eater here, my worm gets healed by my team's Earthquake, which is like the primary gimmick this team has going on. So, Earthquake's not doing a lot to the Feraligatr, but it's healing my Ortho Worm and killing the what's it called. So I'm just gonna put my defense up to +6 here. Tap the Earthquake again. Oh no, it was super effective! Ah! So anyways, I started eating. That did like 4 damage, it did, yep. My defense fell! That's so rude. I'm supposed to be +6, now I'm only +5. Dirt is yummy. Nom, 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 nom. Do I err on the side of Heavy Slam because of Rage Powder? I think I do. I think I'm just gonna try and murder the teacup. Do both those attacks scale off defense? They do not. Missing on Ice Fang there is so brutal. Heavy Slam is based on the size of your body, though. It's like it should do an okay amount of damage here. Losing Gyarados here is a big deal. Or losing Gyarados and missing the Ice Fang, I should say, is a big deal. AG's not bad. How do you get shinies in this game, or are you just importing them? Yeah, Gap in chat sent me a bunch of shinies, but you could also get them randomly from the lineup tool as well. Okay, they didn't what's-it-called me last turn, Rage Powder me, so I'm gonna try and Body Press the Feraligatr this time. Clear us, isn't it? Shit. I think we're dead. That Ice Fang missing was the entire game. I don't think we have any lines from here. I guess I have knockoff on here. Maybe that clears. Yeah, the Feraligatr is +2 on attack, so it's hitting pretty hard. Yeah, GG opponent. I think that Ice Fang plus my what's-it-called would have cleared the teacup. And even if it hadn't, it would have put us in range of 1. Missing the 90%er stings. Just like that, chat. Back under... I thought you get 100 VP for losses. Do you not get 100 VP if you don't forfeit? If you forfeit? Does it penalize you for forfeiting? Their Dragapult kind of murders my Chomp. They don't have anything that punishes Intimidate though, so it's definitely a Gyarados Ortho Worm lead. I think it's Tyranitar Aegislash in the back again. I like Aegislash into Teacup. Luck Nick, Jeff once again streaming, wiggling his worm. I missed that. Thanks for that. I'm also curious to see what our numbers look like today for Pokemon without Snap After to get kind of a baseline for. how much interest from my current community there is in this game. So a lot of the time when we do Pokemon first, there's people hanging out waiting for Snap, and we won't have that doing just Pokemon today. Grand Arena got delayed to next week. They found some kind of bug at the last minute. Yeah, what does Temper Flare do? Why do I care about Temper Flare? I don't know. Fire attacks don't seem particularly well positioned. I guess it's good against Venusaur into Sun. I don't know that our Sun matchup is bad. It has higher base power and better accuracy. Does it? I'm excited to miss on this second Ice Fang in a row. Oh, I forgot about Rough Skin breaking our sash. That's fine. The sash was going to get broken anyways. Their Chop must not be built for speed if my Gyarados outsped it. Is Gyarados faster than Chop typically? They're also iron defensing. Do we think Earthquake finishes here? My gut says Earthquake finishes here. Gets full spread damage. And they're switching anyways, perfect. Less perfect. Less perfect. It's super effective! Is it though? Is it? Do we think this Rotom is zooming? What are the odds? What are the odds this Rotom is zooming? Feels high. This game has a different meaning for super effective than I do. Yep. Wow, juked. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So they brought the Rotom in because it's a special attacker into my worm that's built up. Very, very smart. Wish I would have earthquaked now. Hey, thanks for kicking over to the Twitch site to drop off that Prime lot, Nick. Amazon bucks are a big part of why I'm able to do what I do as a job. Man, if I'd have earthquaked last turn, the worm probably would have. Well, was the worm full? Never mind. The worm was full, right? So it would just been like a touch more damage. Are we cooked from here? We might be cooked from here. I don't have a good special attacker on this team, which is a problem. Yeah, I don't know how we win from here. Yeah, Protect would probably be better than Shed Tail after how these games have played out. Absolutely. Agree with that. No, I think switching to Protect's a good call. Oh, I tried to knock off and Poltergeist. That's actually a bad combo. Alright, I'm gonna tap an end roll, and then I'm gonna run and grab my lunch. When we get back, I'm gonna play this team until we lose one more with it after we add Protect to the Worm, and then I think we'll build something else for this afternoon. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. What's the edge case where the sides you put your character into play? I was gonna say it didn't matter, but what's the edge case? I've not seen a name. Imposter Ditto. What does that do? It transforms into what you put in front of it. Okay. Glitch! Welcome to Hoaglandia's latest Shillionaire. Let's make sure our trickle-down economy stays in action. Ping me on the Discord side to get access to Beverly Shills. Tag me in the general chat of the server. And our next Shillionaire will only have to spend 999,644 shillings. Do I want a special attacker in this team somewhere? Oh, I guess Rotom's a special attacker. So I guess we're covered on that, and I just didn't bring it in appropriately. Aegis Slash can be special. Yeah, but ours very much isn't. They have a lot of physical attackers and no way to punish Intimidate. I think we open like this. You know what I could do? What if I open this, so that way when they open Incineroar, I can Volt Switch out to Gyarados, then my Gyarados isn't intimidated. Let's do this. Oh, Corviknight put into Intimidate. Good call. Have me just open on Bolt then and manually switch later. It could get protected out of this, but I'm gonna try and just finish the Rotom. Their Rotom is their special attacker, so like if we clear this, the Worm getting up defense should be really good. Alright, chap. Time to find out if Scotty is aware that Earthquake doesn't injure Ortho Worm. Dragon Dance is kind of scary. Is my Worm faster than their Incineroar? I missed that. What teams do you see the most of at Masterball? I don't know that I would say I see individual teams more than others at Masterball. There's pretty good variety overall, so much as there's particular Pokemon you see more of. Like Incineroar, Steezler, that type of stuff, but the specific teams you're playing into tend to be pretty varied. At least in my anecdotal experience. And their one special attacker is gone. So Worm going back to full and being +4 defense here should mean they're cooked. Nice super effective attack. Yeah, Sneasler, Teacup, Garchomp are like the three big ones, I would say. Wait, did I not get ranking points for that? Or did we? Maybe we did. It doesn't show the plus on that screen. We probably did. I think we lost 2 in a row, so that makes sense. Or leave the dragon at home. I think I like Aegis Slash in the back. Could be Rotom. Rotom's lightning and water is pretty good in the fish and the Arcanine. I could open the Rotom on Volt Switch again. I have a few things I don't mind Volt Switching off of. Scarf Rotom's just so aggro. Do I want the Gyarados? I might want Aegis Slash over the Gyarados. Let's try this. I like Aegis Slash into Gardevoir and their Basculegion. Yeah, it's a variation of one of the very first teams I posted a video with. I think Talon and Blastoise were the first characters we played. This is the one we climbed through Ultra with to get to Master. Ooh, Light Screen plus Attack Down's a pretty good combo here. Yep, that Light Screen almost assuredly saved them. Man, that's some BS. I think they're gonna protect or pivot the Arcanine. I'm gonna try and get a hit in here. Oh, Tailwind lets them go first. Yeah, that's fair. Although if they use the fire attack again, close combat, interesting. Where's my crit hit last turn, Rotom? Come on, bud. I want to finish off the Whimsicott and give it the option. We have to keep pumping because we're Choice Scarf. I think I'm just letting the Rotom go down. You know, maybe I'm supposed to protect the worm there to play around the tailwind. Might be right to just push Rock Slide here. Holy crap. Endeavor sets your HP equal their HP. Oh, okay. That makes no sense. If I would have known, this is one of those things where, again, the onboarding and new player experience in this game is absolute hot dog water bullshit. Cause, like, for example, if I had a way to go reference what Endeavor did, I would have sneak attacked the, what's it called, last turn to stop it from killing my Tyranitar like that. So that's one of those games where, because the application does absolutely nothing to help you understand how to play the game, I was unable to learn until someone could tell me what the fuck happened. And honestly, if someone in chat hadn't brought it up, I probably just would have assumed they had a good attack on their thing and not have looked it up. The fact that there's not a log you could go back and look at to be like, hey, what's going on here? It's pretty deeply offensive, honestly. I think it's definitely these. I don't think this is a Ortho War matchup because they're special. Maloctic punishes Gyarados. Aegislash is good into Sneasler and decent into, what's it called? Maybe it's Aegislash in the back? I don't really have a fourth Pokemon I love here. Definitely like the three I picked to start. Yeah, gamer, they used Endeavor in the previous turn, and nothing about what happened with Endeavor told me that it was setting my HP to match theirs. It wasn't just dealing a big amount of damage. There was no game log for me to go back and reference, hey, what did that attack do? What were its details? So they have to protect or switch Charizard here, yeah? Wait. 1, they didn't protect. 2, how did my Rock Slide not kill it? Ah, man, thank you for the 55 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Does sleep powder work on Agent Slash? It does. Okay. That's fine. My priority attack should clear here, yeah? Works on non-grass types. Okay. Oh, wow. They're pulling him out. That's surprising. Definitely a Tyranitar pivot here, I think. Just keep the rest of the Rock Slide for the time being. Listen, chat. 2 characters clicking Rock Slide is what we like to refer to as a chip and a chair in a business. Just keep swimming. Excuse me, we put the Charizard in against my 2 Rock Slide users? We've won the weather war. Yep, something like that. We haven't played any new teams yet today. I didn't really feel like mucking around in the editor to start. That's why I jump in and play some games. I think we're gonna play this one until we take our next loss, and then we'll switch to something else after that. sad, but expected. Okay, and that didn't trigger White Herb, which means this is probably Sash Sneasler. JK, LOL. I want to leave Agent Flash in the back because it's good in Davinu. Yeah, I think they're cooked from here. I think this team's got a really good Sun matchup. All our Rock Sliders are quite great. That's part of the reason why we claimed to Masters in the first week with this. So we just like kept clearing Sun teams. I'm a little surprised that one-shotted me. And then unfortunate losing this hit here means that my Agent Slash is going to end up intimidated. Probably still not a big deal, but... That's 4x weak. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, I forgot the Vito was super cooked in the back as well. Four rock slides. We don't have 4 rock slides. We have 2 rock sliders. A lot of earthquakes. I'ma just double protect so we don't get faked out. And this lets us know what attack the Venusaur is doing. Oh, does King Shield not block statuses? Oh, that's interesting. So it's technically worse than Protect then, yeah? Wow! We're dead! Oh, no! We're gonna lose! Alright, well, I mean, we only have to kill the Incineroar, right? And for people who weren't here earlier, we used Rotom to trick Choice Scarf onto the Venusaur. So the Venusaur could only Sleep Powder there. Oh, Aegis Slash can't be hit by Fake Out. That's a great call out. Yeah, I forget that It's a ghost. Spooky sword. This is Charizard X, yeah? I think. Do I want a wiggly worm here? Nah, I'm gonna leave Chomp in the back. Leading Gyarados might be awkward into King Gambit. Maybe I should have Chomp up front and Gyarados in the back. And then Volt Switch into the Gyarados if I want it. Oh, Maloctic's gonna do Intimidate too. I don't think I want to Volt Switch into the Maloctic. I think I want to just... Do I trick the Maloctic? Yeah, if they're like Coil or something, it's really funny. Thank you, Ice Fang. How confident am I that they're about to Mega into X? This is the X team that's been going around, yeah? And Earthquake, if they don't Mega into X, still tags the Maloctic for a little bit, yeah? Crazy? Like a fox, maybe. We're about to look like a genius or look very embarrassed. Okay, they protected, it didn't matter. Wait, and once I trick, they're locked into protect now, right? Or are they locked into Icy Window? It's different. This interaction is different than Encore. No, X is not the drought one. X is the dragon one. Trick and Encore interfacing differently feels weird. Well, they can't protect again. Let's get a Hydro. They are Charizard Y. Okay. That's the more common one. I should have bolted. Should have bolted, chat. My water moves are worse. That's fine, Rotom set anyways. They hitting Gyarados. That's fine, Rotom set anyways. Yeah, turn the weather off here. They're probably protecting. They're protecting or switching. Yeah, one of the two. The Milo even locked on Icy Wind could be a problem here. Yeah, absolutely. I lost my Rotom. It honestly might have been right to just like lightning bolt down the Maloctic instead of trying to get it with Trick Room. Because it's faster than my Garchomp now because I gave it a Scarf, right? Oh, it's not very tanky, though. That's not how I needed to avoid that attack. Yeah, I think we're dead. GG. I mean, oil futures climbing towards $100 a barrel still puts them $20 a barrel less than what people are paying for physical crude, right? Oh, we are faster than the Maloctic. That's huge. If I'd have known that, I'd have put the Garchomp in last time. We might sneak this out. Because we should be faster than the Charizard too, yeah? Alright, chat, you know the rules. When in doubt, rock slide them out! Checkmated by Sucker Punch. Oh yeah, that's fair. My Chomp's not very tanky. We're probably dead to Sucker Punch here. Yeah. Rats. There was no line around that. My mistake was assuming the Garchomp was slower than Maloctic, and I should have put the Garchomp in from the start to clear the Maloctic out. Close game. Alright, should we build something new? I half imported some teams. I imported this. That's something we've played before. I imported this, but I don't know that I have the cojones to play it. Where's our Greninja team? Can we do this? I've been meaning to play more with Brain. Someone explain Mega Greninja to me. I feel like I would like to play the frog. Who is the Mega Greninja and what does he do? Who is a Mega Greninja and what does he do? Oh, I need to put Wine Guard on Pelipper. Remember, I forgot to do that. He lives in the Upside Down. I was aware of that. He changes types to the first move it uses. Can be special or physical and is frail. Okay, let me grab the team sheet for this one. Oh, there was a man-centric list I wanted to import too. There's too many teams in too little time. I shouldn't have spent more time playing Worm today, chat. I have too many teams I want to load up. Sirens. The Sirens call of the Worm, chat. Oh, wait, do I already have the Greninja? Okay, I scroll past it. What's the Greninja Knight called? Is it Greninja Knight? No, Greninjite. I'm gonna need this one at some point. You need to get the Greninja from ZA. Did I do that? Let's find out. Forget where this one came from. Yay! We got it. Yeah, this is Dilsky sent me a bunch of these. See, chat, you don't have to pay to win. You just have to have a friend that will pay you to win. This Archelodon has metal coat. We got a metal coat. Things I don't have, money and friends. Hard Knock Life Giver. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is bulky Rotom because it had a citrus berry on it. Electro Web, Thunderbolt, Hydro Pump. Oh, they're playing Will-O-Wisp. I don't know that I love Will-O-Wisp. I hate moves that have less than 90% accuracy, he says, looking at Hydro Pump. That's probably good. Let's I'm gonna stew on that. Let's train Greninja real quick. Or what's Corviknight? Corviknight is Brave Bird. Oh, interesting. The Corviknight in this build was playing Bulk Up Tailwind. So I'll just do on that one too. Let's trade this Greninja. Alright. Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, Protect. Okay, so this Greninja is a special attacker. Changes the Pokemon type to the type of the move it's about to use. It only works once per time the Pokemon enters battle. Okay, and someone said Mega Greninja has that same ability. So basically it can change to Ice or Dark depending on what attack you're using. How do you think Greninja gets built? He's fast by default, right? Definitely maxing special attack. Are we speed or HP after that? I assume we're zooming. Oh yeah, we can check and see what other people are doing. All variations of zooming. Got it. Mega Greninja gets up to 194. He gets 3 more speed. I think we're special attack up for his, Do we need speed up? Obviously, we're dump statting. We're dump statting attack. Do I want special attack up or do I want speed up? That's definitely a trading ticket if I ever saw one. Oh, and what is my Steezler doing? I assume my Steezler wants Protect. Is Mega Greninja slower than Steezler if I don't get the speed nature? Let's see, that seems like a relevant one. Nah, Steezler's 189. Steezler's 189 with positive. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was looking at Mega Greninja with a neutral stat line. Okay. We had to take a quick advert break. I'm going to put Will-O-Wisp on my Takey Rotom, and maybe we'll try the bulk up build on this. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side and you enjoy the Pokemon Champions content, please consider tapping the like button on the live stream. It doesn't cost you anything. Helps the videos reach some more people. But enjoying Champions, it'd be nice to have slightly better metrics on the YouTube side. Anytime I register no protect, I feel like I have regrets, chat. Let's see how this goes. Should you have Water Shuriken? The person I'm copying was playing Hydro Pump. Net decking in my game? Blocked and reported. Police will be at your door shortly, Hogland. You wouldn't download a car, don't download a deck, gamers. That decking is stealing. Do you own the NFT for this team? You can't prove that I don't. I'll see you in court. I'm just holding this deck for a friend, I swear. I think I want my weather in the back, right? Business in the front, weather in the back. Jester, thank you for over 2.5 years. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I'm just attacking both. Obviously, someone's gonna get faked out, but yeah, if I was gonna gamble on a protect, it would have been on the Greninja. So. Well, that was one of the turns of all time. So these Maloctics aren't usually playing Protect. Obviously could be, but aren't usually. I think Ice Beam finishes the Incineroar here. I just don't want to risk missing on the Hydro Pump. Pretty good turn for us after the first bad one. No, fuck! Switches happen before evolves. I forgot the ordering. I hate myself so much! Somewhere in my brain I do that. I'm so sad. I'm so sad! Look. I did this wrong. I should have put the Greninja in and protected and switched to the Duraludon. Is what should have happened. I also obviously should have protected the Greninja the turn I switched to the Pelipper. Wow, Venu's faster than my Pelipper even outside of the sun? Why does that thing have speed stats? It's fine, Chet. Sludge bombs can't melt steel beams, so... Number one sign of a good team, Chet. It can carry you through some mistakes. And obviously, I made a very big mistake that game. Venusaur without Charizard? What wizardry is this? Yes, probably Mega Venu. I think I'm gonna start Greninja Rotom again here. I like that spread into what they have going on. And then obviously I want to weather control in the back. Is it crazy to play Corviknight as my fourth? They've got a lot of physical attackers. And the steel typing's pretty good into water as well. No, steel's weak into water. But it's neutral into fairy. Water's 1-to-1 into steel. I think I want the steel. The Corviknight's pretty decent against Tyranitar and Garchomp, I think. So let's do this. Yeah, Earthquake Community is a good call out too. Everybody but Greninja. If they lead Venusaur, we Mega and Ice Beam it, yeah? Do I want to wait to Mega so I have the option to pivot into Ice if they switch to Venu? I think so, right? Because that effect resets when I Mega, right? The extra stats for Mega Egg let me one-shot there. That's one of those things where, again, like, if we're really sweating, we should look up a damage table and know. Greninja seems very frail. That's because he is. They might protect the Primarina this turn. We'll see. Corviknight is good in Venu. Yeah, that's true. Bye, Billy. Okay, and now we're rewarded for holding the Mega. Because now I get to go Mega by Greninja, which allows me to reset him, reset his effect, and then he'll become Ice and get the same type attack bonus on this Ice Beam. Israeli Defense Minister. Israel is prepared to renew the war against Iran, waiting on the U.S. green light. How courteous of them to wait for a green light. That was not as much as I wanted, chat. Venu's usually built to be tanky. Yeah. Thick fat is why it wasn't as much as you wanted. Wow. I am confident Venusaur is just big boned, okay? Do we think Ice Beam one-shots the Garchomp? Probably, yeah. Do we think this finishes the Venu? Yeah, I'm gonna do one into each just to kind of play around protection switches here. Ice Beam from Greninja should one-shot the Garchomp even without same type attack bonus. Cool, good to know. We could see, I'm expecting some combination of protection switches here. Instead of people telling me Mega Venusaur has thick fat, can someone please tell me what thick fat does? I would appreciate that. Thick Fat halves the damage you take from fire and ice. Got it. Thank you. Alright, so they're super cooked here, yeah? It keeps you warm in the winter. That it does, gamers. That it does. Billy! Billy, Billy, Billy! Again, just pressing one button into each of them here. Just playing around, protect so whatever the best we can. That clears as expected, and no protect on the Venusaur. Should be Brave Bird cleans up there as well. Ooh! Assuredly, we still clear for 55, yeah? Easy game. Greninja. They are not fighting me for the weather. So I think it's just Pelipper, Archelodon open, yeah? And then are we Greninja, Corvi in the back? How do you feel about Greninja, Corvi in the back? Definitely Greninja. Do we Sneasler? Sneasler Poison Claw is really good into guard, yeah? And close combat's not bad in game, but either. But we'll put the Sneasels in the back. Probably just drop a Tailwind like it's hot on the first turn. Pelipper's wide guard also pretty good into Gardevoir. Okay, what do we think about... So, they're gonna out-Tailwind me because my bird is slow. What do we think of Wide Guard Blast the Gardevoir? Okay, I think I'm into it. There's a chance they protect on the Gardevoir this turn. Pivot. Okay, yeah, pivot's fair. Wide guard looks a little less exciting this way. Steel's weak into water. Oh, and they protect it. Well, that's great. I wish I would have Tailwinded. But we wasted half our turn. They wasted their whole turn. I'm just gonna set Tailwind. They're gonna Lightning the Pelipper, but I can't really do anything about it. I have Sash. They're like Tailwind plus Bolt the Bird. That's true. I haven't played a ton of the Steel Beam. Leading on the Lightning attack to get the special attack buff rolling has value, and it's better against the switch there if I was expecting a switch or protect. So I think you're right, Sarek. I think I would just use the wrong attack on the first turn. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, at least I got the special attack boost. They are just switching circles around us. I'm ready for them to switch again, shit. Hopefully they just press Rock Slide. Got me. So, my Greninja should be fastest here. And then Talon... Well, I assume I'm killing the Chub. 1% recoil on Talon means it loses priority. Yeah, but it's probably still quicker then. My beam's built for bulk. Upper hand tries to stop a priority move? That seems terrible. Okay, now we're just in the driver's seat. They dance circles around me the first 2 turns, but we're gonna clear both of these, and then suddenly they're super behind. Yeah, can Greninja learn Fake Out? They must have thought they were faking out the Greninja, or the Greninja was faking out. Oh, Water Shuriken's a priority move. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I thought I was gonna... Maybe they thought I was gonna Shuriken the bird and then Dragon the other thing. Dark Pulse is super effective against Gardevoir? Question mark? I think that's still the play, so I get rid of my water typing, so I'm not weak to lightning. And I think I just want to split my attack so I don't kick out by a protect. You're already iced. Didn't I Mega? Yeah, I Mega. Yeah, I Mega. I Mega, Jet. Oh, I was already iced. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Calm down. Be calm. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. I accept, humbly and graciously. Fairy is super effective against Dark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! It's fine. It's fine. We cool. Be cool. keep flinching. Just keep flinching. It's fine. Flash cannon one-shots him, yeah? And there's no way they clear my arc for 133. Narrator. It was, in fact, super effective. Isn't it great to have a learning lesson like that in a matchup that we won anyways? It's good beats, really. I still had another Pokemon in the back, by the way, just so we're clear. It was not close. They were very, very, very fine. Chat! We are the top 15,000 in the world! There are many Pokemon trainers. We are among the top 15,000. I wonder how many people are playing this game already. This game's gonna have so many people playing it when it hits mobile. I cannot believe there are this many people in Masters already while this is just on Switch. Like, there's no way it's not huge, right? All right. Speaking of huge, chat, I'm sure whatever these adverts want to take from you requires a lot of money. We'll see you in 120 seconds for some more Mega Greninja. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you enjoy the Champions content, you want to see more of it from me, be sure to tap the like button on the video that's in front of you right now. Appreciate the folks that have done that already today. Let's start putting the names of the bad Pokemon we're playing inside of the title. We'll see if that helps bring people in. I've been enjoying Champions, but like the Twitch category for it definitely has basically no one looking for new streamers. Like as a point of reference, we've been streaming Champions for 2 hours today, and we've had 3 new followers on Twitch, which is less than I average playing Marvel Snap, a game I've played every day for almost 4 years, and is not new. I'm hoping the mobile release will change that a little bit, but so far it seems like almost all of the people who have big presence for this game already had presence in VGC, and their audiences are not branching out at all. Any plan to try your hand at online tournaments for this game? Not at all. Playing in tournaments. Playing in tournaments is incredibly time-consuming and tedious and involves a lot of downtime and waiting. Sounds like a much worse use of my time than just playing the ladder. What does that even mean, Joaris? Not fighting me for the weather. Definitely a Pelipper Archelodon opener, especially into the Mega Fairy. Greninja in the back. Who's my last one? Sneasel for Floette. Do I need Sneasel on top of the what's it called? I don't love that Sneasel is soft into Aegislash. But Corviknight's also bad there, and I guess Greninja's fine into Aegislash. Maybe it is Sneasler. Sneasler's good in case they get cheeky and bring Weavile. Let's do this. That'll be okay. Rotom could be good for their Milo. That's a good call out, honestly. Yeah, the 4 I registered here are a little... No, that's not true. I have Archelodon's good into Milo. If they fake me out, I get a defense boost, and I'm okay with that, yeah? I'm expecting them to protect the flower. Wow, I can't believe they just let me hit it. That's crazy. Let's find out if this thing is Sash or White Herb. A lot of them have been White Herb lately. How's my day been? My day's been swell, I mean. That doesn't clear. Oh, that's such a bad beat. Greninja is faster than Steezler. Where are the people in their back? I need the Mega to be faster. Do I need the Mega to be faster? Chat says both forms are faster. Alright, I'm gonna try this. See if we get cooked or not. Now they protect the flower, sure. I didn't Mega because I want the option to reset Protean. We went max zoom with the... I did not nature the speed. I put nature on special attack. I did max the speed stat, but I put the special attack as the nature. I think I need to Electro Shot the Milo because I have Sneasler in the back that can answer the Floette. So I think I want to prioritize taking the Milo out with my Lightning. Fuck, that kills me. I think we're in trouble. Ice Beam should finish here, yeah? And then I'll fake out the Milo. Yeah, I think this is one of those moments where it's likely they protect RST, but I'm also obligated to make them do it. Because if they don't, I lose the game on the spot. Hopefully I'm right that this clears. Fuck! Why do I have extra special attack? I got a crit hit and a sleep there at least. We're dead though. Oh, Greninja lived too. Greninja lived too. Milo's asleep. All right. I believe. I just run back the split again, yeah? Like actually favored when we lived there. They have someone full in the back, chat. If it's a fake out, you can hear we're dead. I can protect for a turn, I guess. Who they got coming? Who's faster, Talon or Sizzler? Who's faster, Talon or Sizzler? Talon. Oh, they get to Tailwind me. We're cooked. Ah, so close yet so far away. Yeah, they get Tailwind with priority. Yeah, GG opponent, and then we get cleared by the double. I messed that one up. Should have believed in the Hydro Pump. I mean, we got beat by the pay-to-win Pokemon. It was deeply and incredibly unfair. I want the rain in the back. Want Sneasler for the last one? I might be Corviknight, honestly. So long as I play around the Charizard, they're all physical attackers, yeah. Maloctic, I guess, but Maloctic usually doesn't hit that hard. Maybe I want the Archelodon. Archelodon's pretty good into physical too, and also covers Maloctic. I'm not sure I love Electro Web on this Rotom. I've kind of felt myself wanting Volt Switch in a lot of these games. Nice intimidate, nerd. I'm gonna play around fake out by just tapping buttons on both characters, I think. It is Charizard X. I keep saying these teams look like Charizard X teams, and they're never Charizard X teams, so finally found someone doing it. They faked out the right one. If Charizard X is also attacking Greninja, we're in trouble. This thing is resistant to my lightning here. Do my water attacks get better in rain, chat? I assume the answer to that is yes. Like 50%. Cool. Parting shot in my weapon. See, again, stuff like that, just like the fact that I need a giant fucking spreadsheet open next to me to know that, like, the Charizard with one step up on speed is faster than my Greninja that's just, like, mad crazy fast. Feels so terrible. And now I lose this game on the spot because I just, like, don't have 6 tabs with 12 spreadsheets open. Or I'm not constantly referencing 6 tabs with 12 spreadsheets. And wide guard this rock slide at least. I actually think it's giving it too much credit when you refer to stuff like that as knowledge. Memorization is the lowest form of learning. It's the equivalent of mental masturbation. It's a memorization game. Assuredly, my Archelodon survives a hit from this Charizard, yeah? They might pivot this, this Tyranitar out. Charizard X looks so much cooler than Y. Absolutely. Agreed. Alright, well, we hit this Hydro Pump and they don't switch. Feels like a pretty good turn for us. Actually just don't care about that at all. Special attackers, baby! You know, it's funny earlier, is Admate still here? Admate was actually asking earlier, is it viable to build special attack focused teams? And incidentally, that's what this is, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess it does have one stage attack up, yeah. It's kind of why I petered out of competitive Pokemon. Every game is a brain teaser. So again, that's not... I like the brain teaser aspect of these games, and brain teasers are good and really fun. Asking you to memorize a bunch of tables is not a brain teaser. Those things are different. I really enjoy the sequencing and the puzzling and the brain teaser aspect. Oh, I'm bad. This is what I should have been aware of. Fake out is absolutely the play there every time. And now I'm gonna die to like now I'm gonna well, yeah, okay, so I needed to protect so that way I could live a close combat next turn. Because now I can't live a close combat and I die, right? So this was we got by not knowing the speed table, but at the end here I had a line that'll let me just like being aware of or thinking about what was going on. We get this with protect. And that's not a table thing, that's a sequencing thing. Those types of things are interesting points, right? There's a difference between knowing the handful of common, there's even types of memorization are different, right? Like there's a difference between knowing what the move pool is and knowing like what 100 or 100 or 200 different numbers are, right? So I think there's a scale at work there, right? I really like the knowing what attacks you're potentially playing around is very similar to a card game, right? Like knowing your opponent's output range, whereas like having to know a giant table to like have a better chance is like not enjoyable. Like the scale at which you're memorizing things in those two instances is dramatically different. I don't think it would have done quite enough to kill us though, Steak Dirt. Maybe we're still dead either way. But I'm not sure they would have done quite enough to kill us. They are not fighting over the weather, and I feel like anytime people are not fighting over the weather, I should put Archelodon up. And then we have Greninja in the back, and then who's my last one? Sneasler, probably? No? Rotom? I like Rotom. I like the water, sounds good. What I really need is, I need an overlay like a deck tracker that like sees my opponent's Pokemon and sees my Pokemon and then gives me these are damage ranges for your things based on base HP, base defense, maxed HP, like that type of thing. That real time. That's absolutely something that should be possible too. It's a ton of work to program. It probably never happens, but it would be gas. Pokemon Showdown has all that baked in. Got it. Set Tailwind here. I have a set Tailwind that I'm gonna Electro Shot the Maskey Legion to open. Just in case the guard tries to protect or switches. They'll add that in right after voice acting. I mean, the actual company's never doing it, right? I'm confused. Would you rather the game straight out tell you the turn order for speed or what? I'm saying literally any information that I could look up in a spreadsheet on a second monitor, the video game should provide for me outright. I'm saying that memorizing a giant 200-line spreadsheet is not skill testing and is not interesting or fun. And it always makes me chuckle, because whether it's Marvel Snap or Magic the Gathering or Pokemon Pocket or Pokemon Champion, there's always a giant pile of nerds who think that not having derived information be easily accessible is somehow skill testing rather than just being a gatekeeping dickhead. Oh man, my wide guard would have totally cooked them here. Damn, should have wide guarded. Oh, that doesn't one-shot either. That's tough. That's fine. Greninja's faster here, right? Is Greninja faster than Guardy? And again, like when I asked the question, is Greninja faster than Guardy? I literally have a 200-line spreadsheet open on my third monitor. And I'm control F'ing for Gardevoir to figure it out. And it's not skill testing that I'm doing that. It's not particularly interesting or fun. But it's optimal to be doing so. So I'm fucking doing it. Living the Icy Wind here is huge. Man, I'm really mad I didn't wide guard last turn. Okay, we're not faster anymore. And do we die in one? Gardevoir has Calm Mind. Does Gardevoir's Calm Mind kill me in one? Probably, because Greninja is frail, yeah. Let's find out. He lives! Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, lizard on a chair. Who's my last Pokemon in the back? Oh, I've got Rotom in the back, chat. It's slow Rotom, though. Oh, you know what? Oh, huh. Well, that's punishing for using Protect the Sword. Oh, I guess Ice Beam's not very good either way. I was gonna say, I probably should have switched out... I probably should have switched out my, my what's this name? Now that they tailwinded, I'm really happy that I have... I'm really happy that I have bulky roots out of the back. Oh, the Bastion Legion is Scarf. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because they're not a raid team. Usually the Bastion Legions that aren't, aren't on raid teams are Scarfed. Okay, I think we got a real shot here. Does this Thunderbolt OTK? Does this not Sash? Yeah, cool, I think we got him. Sweet. And again, I really want to make it clear that I'm enjoying this game overall, and that's why I'm playing it. I know me talking about information it should provide can come off as complaining, and it is. But I want to make it clear that those complaints that I'm making are because if they made that information more accessible, this game would be better and more people would be able to play it. Those types of things being super obtuse make the game harder to get into and are incredibly gatekeepy. And it would just be great if more people could experience the good parts of this game without being gate kept out by like needless table memorization. Because it is needless. Just full stop, it's needless and only exists to make the game more difficult and gatekeep it. Not fighting me for weather. And again, I think anytime... I guess they can technically be Charizard Y here. Do I play around Charizard Y? And do this. This is how I've been opening against Charizard Y. Or potential Charizard Y, I should say. So more often than not, it's Y. I think I want the Archie in the back if I'm starting the Rotom in the front, because I want extra Maloctic against her. Maloctic's annoying without my Lightnings. Typhlosion also wants Sun. That's a good call out. They don't want to be the best if they don't want to do the work. Again, I really can't emphasize. I'm going to stop talking about it, but just you're silly and wrong and dumb if you think memorize. You don't understand that you aren't smart if you think memorizing things makes you smart. Being able to memorize a bunch of stuff doesn't make you smart. It's the lowest form of learning. Thunderbolt this Charizard. I'm going to Ice Beam this Whimsicott. Turning Greninja into ice may be a little suspect. But if they don't protect the Charizard, the Thunderbolt's gonna cook it up real nice. Alright, confirmed in a drought. My ice attacks are worse under drought too, yeah? Honestly, such a good example for memorization. is small children memorizing books when they're first learning to read, and how that's different from actually being able to read. That's such a good, I think basically anybody reasonable will understand that comparison. I'm gonna tuck that one away and use it in the future. So I think it really articulates the point very clearly. I'm gonna hedge them switching. Paralyze should slow them down enough that even without tail. The Whimsicott can cast Sunny Day? Oh wow, it's still faster than me. Oh, and they avoid my Hurricane! RIP! That's fine. We still clear the Charizard because of the paralysis, but that's good to know. I do have a bridge in the back. Hurricane's as low as 50% accuracy in the sun. So just for people that don't understand how accuracy moves work, your attack's either 100% to hit or it's 50% to hit. Those are the only two accuracies in the game. I could Weather Ball the Whimsicott. Wait, does the Typhlosion is Eruption, yeah? So I should Wide Guard? I was gonna rotate, what's it called? And yeah, buddy. Wide Guard is such a good tool. Oh man, Rotom is on fire. Water Rotom is so good. Oh yeah, get out, Anthony. What's Helping Hand do? It makes their attack hit harder. Yes, you can keep casting Wide Guard every turn. It's not like Protect. Not fighting over the weather. Pelipper, Archelodon up front. Greninja in the back. Sizzler in the back. The bird has wide guard, Mezzy. So we have our wide guard here. I'm gonna try and set Tailwind to match their Tailwind. I'm gonna Electro Shot the Tailwind Flame because they're I think they're more likely to Protector Switch the Chomp. They might stay in, but I think that their bird's definitely staying in, so I should get a good hit here. Man, that's a legal first play. Does Wide Guard stop Earthquake? Judge! Judge! It does. Cool. No sash of the talent. It's really good for us. I think my Arc survives a hit from the Rotom. Yeah, Sash. They just thought they were killing us with the Earthquake. This turn's so good for us. Wholly outplayed. This one shots, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Final two. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Who do I have in the back? Nobody I want to switch into? They might be protecting the flow at this turn. But if they're not protecting, they're gonna use Gleam, so I'm gonna Wide Guard. Oh, they're blasting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Is this Rotom Choice Guard, chat? Or Choice Scarf? It's gotta be, yeah, it's used Thunderbolt every turn. I don't know that it would have wanted to use something else. We both have Tailwinds. It went after Flow. It did go after Flow, didn't it? No, I'm not planning to play Marble Step today. They delayed their limited time game mode and card release. I think we'll play some tomorrow, but Just not loving their current. Need a break. Maybe I should have Ice Beam to get rid of my lightning weakness. Wait, what? Okay, so definitely not Scarf. Definitely not Scarf. Okay. Well then. Oh, man. That's probably the game. The Hydro Pump miss. To be fair, that, what's it called, is pretty bulky. The Dire Claw didn't even do half, so... We weren't killing it regardless. Yeah, they're hoping for the 29th or the 30th, Duck. I don't actually know. One of the two. Yeah, so the announcement had it. Didn't get poison or sleep. Game's rigged, Moon. Alright, gamers, we gotta take a quick ad break. We're gonna play at least a little bit more Greninja when we get back. We're batting around 500 with. We're up a little bit. I think we're like 1850 so when we started. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side, don't forget to tap the like button on the live stream. Appreciate the folks that have done that already today. I wish there was a way with fewer button presses for me to get back to the screen so I could throw the team up here while I take a quick pause. Oh, what does my evening look like, gamers? It's not bad at all. Only 2 children's activities? That's so easy. Fire it off here, shall we? I will say anecdotally, one distinct difference as we've climbed higher is, there's been more flow at. I think it is a gross misrepresentation of my team to say my team has a hard time with Floette, Pled. We are literally playing Sneasler and Archelodon. And we've beaten Gardevoir twice. And our Floette loss have had pretty big mistakes in terms of sequencing play on my part. Do you want a Tailwind or do I want to just Wide Guard? I kind of want to just Wide Guard. What does Radiating Fairy Aura actually do? Anybody help me out? We definitely outplayed them there. This worked out very good for us. Fairy moves are 33% stronger. Got it. Oh, they have a berry to stay alive. Got it. Assuredly, they play around Wide Guard this turn, right? What do we think of electro-shotting here, expecting them to change out the Pokemon on the right? They didn't. Okay. They did play around the what's it called, though. Wide Guard. Oh, they're just gonna kill me before I get to go. They're not gonna kill me. Sick. Well, now I'm a little sad that I didn't do the other thing, but with Tailwind we should be faster, no? And electro shots here still a pretty solid hit. You think they protect here? What if I protect? Nah, that stalls my Tailwind. I'm gonna do this, expecting them to protect or switch the Floette. Pingo Pop, thank you for the 2.5 years. And I hedged the protect by hurricaning it. Our reads this game have been very good. All of our coin flips have broken our way. Every time the opponent's made a decision, we have promptly punished them for it. The fish has a scarf. You think so? Usually has a priority move at a minimum. Gosh, Hurricane is good. Thank you, Focus Sash. This is a content creators team? Wow. It's a pretty hefty accusation. Saying our opponent would just go on the internet and download a team. Maybe I should just let the Arc die. Greninja's squishy even if it's resistant to this water attack. Yeah, I should just let the Arc die. I probably should have Hurricaned the Basket Legion. Hopefully their last one in the back is King Gambit, so our Steezler just puts them in a trash can. Oh, it's not Choice Scarf. It's just has a priority attack. Okay. Getting the Tailwind reset should mean we're fine. It does reward us for switching out the Archelon. Oh, but they have a priority attack. They're probably gonna fake out my Pelipper. I assume the Archelon is dead here. Man, I thought we were going to get him here too. If I had something that wasn't Steezler in the back, we might have been okay. Team's real good for sure. Actually, the Steezler on our team has felt pretty mediocre. Alright, so their Steezler is Sash. Not that it matters. We lost 18 points for that. The rating must have been real low. Meta has announced that it's cutting approximately 10% of its workforce, about 8,000 employees. There's no recession in Bossing Say, chat. The Emperor is very clearly and plainly dressed. How do you feel about Rotom? They have a lot of physical attackers, right? Is Corviknight good here? Archelodon's a... I think I like Rotom. Rotom's a pretty generically good poke. Is the grind to Master Ball shorter in Champions than Pocket? I think so? Question mark? I don't actually know. We got there without really trying. Pocket's especially tedious, if I recall correctly. Although they made it better. I guess it depends on like what era of Pocket, right? Like Pocket was really bad at the start. They made it marginally better. Intimidate. You have no power here. So anyways, I started blasting. Pelipper's the fastest on the board. That's rare. That's not usually how that works. There's also not like a super meaningful prize for getting to Master Ball. If I recall correctly, it's just some extra VP that you already get for playing the game. Oh, that one's a Trick Room Center. Got it. That explains my thing being the fastest on the board. That's interesting. If I would have, that's a character that, again, my lack of metagame knowledge is turning me on. If I would have known that was a Trick Room Center, I would have Hurricanes instead of Tailwind. The Incineroar might be dropping a parting shot here again. But Weather Ball's probably fine into whatever's coming out there anyways. Okay. Focus Sash. be special attackers, though. Two turns left on Trick Room, eh? Sorry, Pelipperier's gonna have to take one for the team here, bud. Or both taking one for the team, yikes. It's gonna be a double protect to stall the Trick Room out angle next turn, I think. Anything in the back that melts steel beams? Oh, Rotom's gonna melt steel beams. Oh, Rotom can't protect though. Awkward. Remember what I said every time I play a Pokemon without protect, I regret it? Remember from remembers. Oh, Rotom's not gonna melting steel beams. What did I have in my head there? I guess our dark attack on Greninja will be okay. Alright, them hitting our Greninja there is a big deal. We just fully traded blanks on this turn. Which means that, the Trick Room is gone. The dimensions have returned to normal. Daddy needs a flinch, chat. Any flinchers in the audience? Do we have any flinchers? I could reset the raid. Wait, does that little shit have some type of priority move? Or why was that thing faster than my Greninja? I'm not surprised it's faster than my Rotom, I guess, but like, it being faster than my Greninja is a surprise. Oh, it's a prankster. Okay, got it. That's probably why they're using it as a Trick Room center, yep. It's crazy how this whole game came down to me not knowing that was a Trick Room center. We didn't know when he got them. I got my flincher. I got my flincher. I know Trick Room is always last, yes. I guess they're gonna one-shot my Greninja. It's tanky enough. need like a paralyze. Even then, probably gone. I assume they have rocks or something to throw out my Rotom. GG. Okay, gamers. Our ad break this hour is some of the most powerful advertising money could buy. I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor this month, Factor 75. We all gotta eat, gamers, and Factor 75 wants to make your life a lot more convenient when you're looking to figure out what you're going to be eating. Factor has fresh, chef-prepared meals, never frozen, delivered directly to your door. They have so many different options on their website every single week for you to pick from, and they rotate in and out, so there's always lots of different things to try. You can check out Factor using my link to get 50% off your first box, and then get a free breakfast item with every single one of your orders for the first year, so long as you stay subscribed. You can also use code JeffHoaglandF instead of that link as well when you log on into Factor. That link and offer are valid for everybody in the United States who's a new Factor member or hasn't used the service inside of the last 9 months. Let's explore the wonderful menu here. You can click on into all of the different things up on their website to get the full information on what is the calorie contents and other things about the meals, as well as a wonderful picture and a deeper breakdown on the ingredients if you're not sure what something is. They also cover a lot of different dietary restrictions up here as well. There's keto, vegan, vegetarian. I personally am a vegetarian, and I always have a range of different meal options to choose from for there. Let's check out flexitarian meal menus. What does that mean? Let's look at some of these wonderful ones. They come in little plasticky trays that you can either heat up in the oven or inside of the microwave. What did I get inside of my menu? I've got some Factor coming next week for myself. Where is? Let's see if I can pull. I don't want to pull my personal information up here. So I picked out some delicious ones for myself. We have these poblano potato and white bean stew. It's a vegetarian take on white bean chili that has a foundation of sauteed peppers, onions, and garlic with some russet potatoes and white beans. Looks absolutely delicious. A little bit of cream cheese blended in for richness, and a tamale corn cake, of course, on the side, as well as a peanut Buddha bowl. Love me some quinoa, topped with sesame, roasted broccoli, peanuts coated with gakagura. I'm really glad they put the description here. Korean chili flakes, because I, being the Neanderthal that I am, would have no idea. I can't even pronounce that word, Chan. I wouldn't know what it was otherwise. They're served with red, green, bell peppers, garlic, cilantro, and others. Take a quick scroll through here. And some of their other ones. A lot of good options up here if you partake in eating meat as well, obviously. Barmudi Verde Potato Hash. What is that? Tex-Mex style dinner. Layers of bold flavors over the bed of roasted Mexican seasoned potatoes fire-roasted tomato salsa, and then a layer of chunky corn with bell peppers, poblanos, and onions. Next is flaky barbuti fillet, marinated in cilantro, lime, and garlic. Food. Food. Food is great, chat. Enjoy food. Pokemon menu music. Perfect for scrolling some menu options. Shout out to Factor for sponsoring my content for the next month. If you're just joining us, you can check them out. It's our ad break for the hour. Factor75.com. We've worked with them in the past and happy to be working with them again today. Check them out using the link or by using code Jeff Hoagland F to support the channel and get yourself some delicious meals, never frozen, delivered directly to your door, ready to heat and eat. All right, gamers, it is almost 3 o'clock here, cornfield time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it an afternoon. We'll be back again tomorrow. I think we're gonna do some Snap in the afternoon, but I haven't decided what we're gonna do first. We might do more champions, might do some Arc Knights. Not sure yet. We'll definitely be back on more champions at some point in the future. If you want more champions content from me, one of the best ways you can do that costs you absolutely nothing is by checking out the YouTube content on the Hoaglandia Pokemon channel. I published another highlight this afternoon if you missed us playing Corviknight along with Aurora Veil, Ninetales, and Frostlass yesterday. It was a good time. If you want to check out the highlights of the best games from that, grab the YouTube link, give it a thumbs up, give it some watch time, drop in a comment to show us some love. We'll see you again in the not too distant future, gamers. Peace.